All right, today we're going to be on page 38 of our Engineering, Design, and Graphics with SolidWorks 2016 workbook. And I just did something similar to this in our page 37 video. So you should be able to do this. And this one's pretty easy. So I'm going to pick figure P1-15 to demonstrate for you, and then you'll have to do P114 and P116 on your own to get full credit. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. We'll put this over here, set this up. What we're going to do is we're going to end up drawing everything on the outside, and then there's a chart here that demonstrates where all these holes are going to be. So we'll start by just drawing the outside part. All right, so let's pick top plane, sketch. I'm going to start right here in this corner, right there in our origin. So we'll do a line tool, and we'll draw a line up, and we'll draw a line over. This line will be 40, and then this line will be 37.28. 37.28 millimeters. And this line is 40 millimeters. Mm. All right, so we're doing this in millimeters, and then we're going to create a line that's at an angle, and then we'll have a line go up. We have a line go out and over. So we'll draw this line here and this line here, and then we'll do this line. Here, this line up. It's higher than that line. All right, so let's put this right over here. Since we have this angle, I can draw everything up here. All right, so we have a line that comes out to here, and then a line that goes up to the top. All right. So let's look at our smart dimensions here. So this line is 28.67 millimeters. And from this point to this point is 118 millimeters. All right, and this line isn't given to us as a length, but when we do this here, let's see, here, and then I click over here, and I want this angle. You see, we have an angle here. I want this angle to be 40 degrees. So I click on that, 40, and you can't put a little degrees. I don't have a button for that, so I'll just click on that, and that gives me 40 degrees. So this side is completed, and then we just have to finish up over here. So this measurement is 32.47. Smart dimension. 32.47 millimeters. And now we're going to have an angle, and then a line, and then an angle, and then a line that goes all the way across to here. So let's go ahead, get our line tool. There we go. And then it goes over. And then we have an angle that goes to there. And then we connect that across. All right, so we have this side. So now we have to put in these measurements. All right, so I'm going to start with our, or we could do this one first. All right, this one's easy. This one is 50 millimeters. So let's say 50 mm. See what happens. All right, that's good. Oh, this line we didn't smart dimension. That's 19.30. So I see that now. 19.30. All right. And we want to do these angles. So we got smart dimension. I want to click on this line, and then I come over and click on that line, and this is the angle we want, straight up and down. So we want this angle here to be 28.81, and degrees in there. We can do it like this too. 28.81 degrees. All right, so we have that up there. This is going to be 236.99 degrees. So let's go here. Then click on this. All right. So you can see if I go over here, it says 52. If I go over here, it says 52. But if I go on this large circle here, I can click on that, and I can make this 236.99 degrees. So 236.99 DEG for degrees. All right, so we have that in there. All right, so 50 we have from this line all the way to this line. So we'll go from here and then click on this line, and this will be 94.51 millimeters. And let's see what else. So we have from this line to this line, from this line to this line is 21.93, 21.93 millimeters. All right, so let's see if we have everything here. We have 37.28, we have 32.47, we have 28.81 degrees, we have 21.93, 236.99 degrees, 94.51 millimeters, 50 millimeters, 19.30, 28.67, 118, 40 degrees, 40, and then we just have this last one, 60.74. So that goes from this line to this line, and we want 60.74 millimeters. All right, so that's everything. So we have everything done here. Now we just have to do these circles. All right, so the X goes to the right, starting at this point, which is our origin point, and the Y goes up from this origin point right here. So we come over and we look at, our tables. All right, the size of these is a diameter of 10 millimeters. All right, so we're going to make circles. All right, let's see what we do. First one is just only X is from here, it's only at 1.22, and it's up here somewhere. So I'm just going to draw a circle there. Ooh, I don't want it that big. That's good. This one's here somewhere. Put it there. Let's see. There's one way up. Oh, it's over here. And then there's one over here. Now I don't want to get those dash lines. I don't want those on my circles because I want to move these around. And then we got 1, 2, 3 coming over here. So I got one. The more you draw, the more difficult it becomes to not get these blue lines. So you find a point where you don't get a blue line, and then just draw the circle. And then we can, I think this one's all the way across here somewhere. That looks good. So I just lock those two in the same horizontal line. All right, let's see. And then one more. Yeah, I think it's right here somewhere. So it looks like it's lined up with this one. So we'll find out. So we got a smart dimension everything. A1, A2, A3. All right, so we'll start with those. A1, A2, A3. Location and size. So A1, smart dimension. This center point and this line will be 1.22 millimeters. Okay, so 1.22 millimeters. Okay, and then this point and this line, take it all the way out here, is 57.14 millimeters. All right. So that's our location, and then we have to make this 10 millimeters. All right, so there's our first one. All right, A2 is same thing. We always pick this line and then the center of the circle. We can go up here. This one is 10.27 millimeters, and this one's 84. So from this line to that center point is 84.04 millimeters, and then we want this circle to be 10 millimeters in diameter. All right, so here's A3 right here, and A3 is 15. So we go this line to the center point, and that'll be 15 millimeters, and it's 25 from this point to that point. It's 25 millimeters. And then our diameter, of course, is 10 millimeters. All right, so let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would have been nice if they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But this is 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. 4, 5. All right, so let's look at 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4, we go to from this line to the center point of that line, and what we want there is 32.38 millimeters. And then from this point to that line, All right, so we got locked in somewhere. All right, let's see. Oh, I had the wrong one. Sorry. This line to that line. Yeah, that's the one. I hit the wrong circle. Is 75.51 millimeters. All right, so we got that. And then it's 10 millimeters. All right, so that's 4. This one's 5. So from this line to the center point of that line, you see why they put a table over here on the side is because all these numbers are becoming very, very hectic. So this is A5. We want 38.51 millimeters. And from here to there, we want 25 millimeters. 25 millimeters. And then we want this to be 10 millimeters. So it's 4, 5, 6. All right, 6. We go from this line to that center point. All right, A6 is 46.50. Pretty good where we put it. 46.50 millimeters. And then from this line to that line, what happened? This line, there we go. All right, this is 52.61. All right, so 52.61. 52.61 millimeters. And of course, this is 10 millimeters. All right, last one, A7. So we go from this line to that center point. And we want that to be 46.50, so that was pretty good. 46.50 millimeters. And then from this line to that center point, we want 101.88 millimeters. And then we just want to make this 10. All right. All right, so we got the dimensions. We go to our features. We do extrude boss base. And let's see what we have here. Thickness of 20. So we want this to be 20 millimeters. And there you go. There's our nice shape. Just like we see here. All right. So what we want to do is we want to do, this is figure P115, file, save as, P1-15, save, file, make drawing from part, make sure we have our first one selected, hit OK. I'm going to do this full screen. I like the current view. I could use a lot of views there, but I like the current view that I did there. As I said, I always like to do this. I think that looks nicer. And we want to use custom scale. I think I could use 1:1 for this. Yeah, 1:1 looks good. Okay. Annotation, A note. Put your name. Make sure it's a nice font. That looks good, bold. All right. right, so file, save it. Okay, there you go. File, make sure you had your OneNote open to your folder. Then you go File, Print, OneNote for Windows 10, hit OK. Put it right where you want it. Then we go ahead. There you go. There's the drawing. It's been submitted. Page 38, P1-15, and there you go. That's been submitted, and you get graded. So now all you have to do is page 38 is go back and complete this one by yourself, P114 and P116. We got angles in there, so you should know what to do. And then you'll be done with today's assignments. So go ahead and then good luck, get to work.